Okay, this is Kim's Tectonic, and we got 20 of these Daikin units on this roof, and we're going to show you how to install a heater in one of them, because he's going to be up here in Michigan through the winter running. Okay, 4 screws. Takes your lid off. You take 4 screws off, and then you take, it's 4 more for the front panel, and 2 on each side. And there's 1 in the bottom here, and there's 1 in here that hasn't been removed yet, and then everything should pop off. Once you remove the lid, you're gonna have 1 screw at the top there, and then all this should pop right off. It's going to be clipped in on both sides. I can't do this one-handed, but the reason you're going to end up having to pull the fan too. Now this cover has got, you can see fish hooks that kind of hooks in, so to get it off you have to raise it up. Then you're going to have to remove these 2 screws at the bottom, and this whole fan you can lift it out, set it right on top, because your wire just comes around here, and it has to be removed to put the heater. The heater goes down here in the pan. Once them screws are removed, you can just lift this up here, just lift it up. It should come right toward you, and it just kind of clips in the bottom. Down here, as you can see, you just wiggle that out. And go ahead and set it right on top. And then we go to put the heater in this area right here. It runs all along through here. I'm one-handed today, so I'll show you after I get it in. And here's a look at the heater. It comes with your sensor on here, which stays right there. And you got a couple of these little tabs that end up mounting up the side here, and your wire will cut right through here into your electrical compartment. And this little flange here gets stuffed underneath the coil. So I'm going to go ahead, you got 1 spot here that screws straight down. Okay, it comes with 2 stainless steel screws in the package, and these holes are already there, so you just need to put the screw in there. You might have to adjust that. And then this one mounts right here with this particular thing on the outside. And then now we just got to have might have to put some holes in this to run the wire up, because you have these, and if there's only 1 in there, you may have to drill 1, and they're 1/8 inch. You get your 2 pan heads back in there after you slip these underneath the bottom pan, and then you just set this back over the top of the coil and make sure you're lined up. And then this wire fits right in here through this crevice for the fan, through the same spot, and the shroud's gonna keep everything from hitting. So when this shroud goes on, you want to make sure this stays in behind the shroud. Otherwise the fan's going to chop it up. Now here's the top view. You can see where these 2 wires tied in, right here. And how this just hooks over the top. And then your screw mounts the front to here. And if you can see down in there, everything's hidden behind the shroud, so there's no chance of the wire hitting. This is up high enough, so now we're going to go ahead and put the lid back on. 2 screws is all that keeps that fan in. There's a couple little stickers that come with this that you in the package. You just got to go ahead and stick them on the unit with the other diagram. This gives you your specs on the heater and the diagram. Don't forget your pan head here to keep the fan from moving around, and then the lid's ready to go on. This one here's the larger unit, so these have to be removed, and you got to end up putting these flat ones on which go underneath the coil in the front. And then you got a different one that goes underneath the side, which is that one. These larger ones are a little different. So there's what it looks like with the larger heater. You got one here and two widespread ones down here. And everything else is the same, except for I break out a little plastic tab up here for the wires to get through. And this is the one that's marked. 1 and 2 is where the heater goes. Number 1 and 2. That's the only difference in the large one. So this was Kim's Tectonic. We found that helpful. Like and subscribe. Give me some thumbs up. See you on the next one.